So, I normally don't make videos like this at all, let alone record myself, especially while I'm driving, I'm being safe though. But it's something that's been kind of weighing in on my mind quite a bit. But I'd like to talk about God and how He essentially completely changed my life. Before I knew Him, the type of person I was isn't someone I'm proud of at all. I would constantly drink every night, and not small amounts, like a lot, fifths or, maybe a couple big bottles of wine or, just a lot of alcohol, I was an alcoholic, to tell you the truth. And, I was going through a really rough patch with a lot of things in my personal life that I'm not really going to go into because I'm not comfortable. But, I was really going through a tough time and I was quite depressed, to tell you the truth, It's just how things work. But, something I went through for quite a while, maybe from 19 to about 22. I'm 24 now. I'll be 25 next month. So, it's just the way things were. About 2 years ago, I believe I want to say it was November 18th of 2020, I got tired, I got really tired, and I decided that that's not something I wanted to continue to do anymore. And I remember the last night that I decided I no longer wanted to drink, I took some sort of picture or video of myself for some reason. And at the time, I didn't know I was going to quit, but that was my marker to know, the date of which I quit. And I remember just chilling in my room that night, and I couldn't keep going anymore. I was tired. I was really tired. And I remember just contemplating not being here, basically, And then just something came over me. I just had this feeling, and for some reason I just knew I had to pray. I grew up in a religious household, a Christian household, and my mom raised me in that. So I just decided to pray, and I remember begging God that if He would deliver me from this and just help me out and change my life, that I would give my life to Him, And before that, I was just constantly going through bad episodes, and I was just going through a tough time. I was just really depressed, and I was drinking a lot. And up until that point, I was pretty much crying myself to sleep, And yeah, men aren't supposed to cry. Boo-hoo. That's how things were. But after I prayed and I begged Him and I begged Him and I begged Him, I didn't feel better the next day. I didn't feel better a year from then. I felt better instantly. And that's when everything changed, you know. And between then and now, I'm not perfect, you know. I've fallen short several times, but I have been through lots of trials and tribulations, and the only thing that I can say is that when you fully submit your life to the Lord and trust His will in your life, that is when you know pure joy. There's nothing else to it. It's just how it is. You know, I don't make these kind of videos. I've never done anything like this, let alone record myself. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchats. Or the only thing I do have is TikTok. So something just came over me and it made me feel like I needed to record this and hopefully post it, you know. And if you see this, I was brave enough to post it. So the only thing I will say is that I don't necessarily know if this is going to help anyone. I don't know if this will make anyone feel better. But if it just helps one person give their life to Christ, I did my job. God bless.